Hi, welcome back to Show and Sell. My name is Scott. On today's video, I'm going to be going over a couple of yard sales that I visited and made purchases at 2 weeks ago. This video is a little late in coming, but hey, better late than never. Let's take a look. At the first sale on Saturday, I picked up a selection, including a Harley-Davidson patch and a local police department patch, a Harley-Davidson beret and cap, a cap from the Black Hills Sturgis 2008 there in the top bottom left. In the top right, an ACG Nike golf cap, and in the top center from RoboCap, a road rag, a biker cap. All in at the first sale, $10. At the last yard sale of the weekend, I picked up, well, this entire lot for $34. A few of the highlights include an Aerosmith Wii guitar, a Blu-ray copy of the Ancient Magnus Bride, the complete series, Wii Sports, and an N64 controller. Again, the entire lot shown, $34. What'd you think? Would you have picked up those items, or would you have left them on the table and just kept on walking? I'm gonna do the usual and cheat, looking at my notes from 2 weeks ago. Too many things to remember between then and now. The two yard sales that I visited, that I'm gonna limit myself to, I visited more over 2 days, but the two yard sales that I'm gonna discuss in today's video, the first yard sale I went to on Saturday, I picked up, well, a lot of hats. A lot of hats, I guess. I believe it was 10 hats to be precise, or 10 hats and 2 patches, and I paid $10. After pricing them out, looking at them online, most of the hats I have listed for $10 to $20, which is right in par with what I usually pay for hats. Unless something's great, some hats are on the low end, a Bass Pro Shops or something like that, maybe 10, maybe 8. But, sports hats, university hats, usually you're pretty safe, in the $15 to $20, $20 mark. And then if it's new and it still has tags, or if it's an unusual team or something associated with the hat that I'm unaware of at the time of purchase, maybe that'll up the price. In these hats in particular, the Sturgis hat was the hat that I actually thought, well, this one will sell. Biker culture is not something that I know a lot of. I have owned a motorcycle in the past, but I did not absorb myself in the gear and the accoutrement and everything. But I'm fully aware that people buy the shirts, they buy the leathers, they buy the hats. They're into it. The people that are into it are into it. I listed the 2 patches. The Harley patch immediately had washers, and I think I have it listed at about $15. The police patch, I haven't even bothered to check that. It'll sell to somebody locally or somebody that collects patches, and when it could be a very long tail item, but I think I have it listed for 10, 12, something like that. But of the hats that I listed, one sold, and it sold for $120. A road rag hat from RoboCap. Unclear if it's one word or 2 words from the label, but apparently it's something. There were a couple of hats from RoboCap listed, other colors and smaller. Mine was an XL, and I listed toward the what I thought was toward the top of the market at around $120. Sold within a day. So really good find there. Be on the lookout for those. And a couple of nibbles. Somebody contacted me about I believe it's an ACG golf hat, the orange cap, and it had been listed again only for less than a day. And somebody contacted me offering me less than it was listed for. And I think I have that hat actually listed for 50, and somebody offered me 40. Generally speaking, if I have something listed high and I get almost an immediate offer, unless it's really close to, and that was close but not close enough. If the person had offered me, say, 45, I probably would have taken it, but I wasn't going to start dickering. I just send a very generic message back that I don't discount things when when they've just been listed. But it made me very comfortable that it's going to sell, and at the very least, it will sell for what I was offered at a later date. But I actually expect that it will sell for right at about $50. So that's it for hats, and that one hat paid for my weekend. So I was really happy. Do me a favor. If you've watched this far into the video, hit subscribe. Even better, hit subscribe and then hit that notification bell, and YouTube, oh, the darlings that they are, will alert you to future videos as they drop. The second yard sale that I went to, I believe I touched on it in one of my last yard sale videos. People who schedule a yard sale, it's in the paper, it's on Facebook, it's online somewhere. We're having the yard sale at 8 o'clock. You get there, and in the case of this yard sale, I had seen that they had posted the yard sale the day before. I had not gone. I saw it too late in the day, but they had gaming consoles, and I thought, oh, I missed that. I got to go tomorrow. Maybe they'll still have them, and if I get there early. I went at the time that they had posted, and the items were there. Tarps were covering them, but there were no sellers. There were the homeowners weren't there. Circled, came back 20, 30 minutes later, and they're there this time. They're pulling the tarps back. So they're already late starting the yard sale. But again, beggars can't be choosers. I hopped out. Games, do you have consoles? We don't have any. I'd seen the photo. I knew they had games, or they had consoles at one time. We still have them, but are they here? It was unclear if they had them there or they were at the house. Then they determined that they were probably still at the house, and they would get them and bring them. I tell you what, I'll come back later if you're going to bring more games down. I'll come back later. Oh, but while I'm here, not sure if that was going to happen. I saw a copy of a Blu-ray that was still sealed, and I purchased it for $2, and ding, as you can see, it has already sold. I came back, and as you can probably guess, no games. I haven't been up to the house, and the long story, you go up to the house, it turned out it was a mixed family of sorts. Many people lived there. I saw no children, but many adults. And there were games, many different consoles, many different games. Nothing was in one place, spread across rooms, in things, on things, under things, behind things. I stood in the doorway while people who I had just met scrambled to pull things out to see if I wanted to buy them. And I bought some of the items that you saw. Looking at my cheat sheet, of note of the items that I purchased, the PS2, Tony Hawk's Underground 2, purchased and sold. Wii Sports, also sold. Of the games that are remaining, several of them were empty cases. That's fine. Sometimes I'll buy a case for the manuals, or thinking that maybe it's a game that I have, or I'll pick up another one at a future date. People throw manuals away. Picked up a few of those, picked up a few Wii games. Without going through all of the titles, I think probably the one title that's left that may sell for, $10 or so is the Devil May Cry 3. It's a special edition. It's just the disc. That's fine. The rest I'll either lot or group or put them with consoles when I sell the consoles later. But when I was driving, I stopped by. I got the games, thank you. I've got a controller. And he had an N64 controller. I don't have an N64. It had a memory card. Again, I don't have an N64. But for $2, I purchased it, and ding, as you see, I also sold it. I sold it for $28 plus shipping, untested, for parts or repair, no returns, hopefully, and or at least there's it is less likely to have someone ask or return. And even if they do, usually, it's been my experience that eBay will side with you. It says no parts and repair in the title. It says it in the listing. It says it in the what the condition is. So I should be safe. And even better, between all of those sales, I have more than made my $34 back. So I am aces. I'm glad. Oh, what about you? Would you have picked up those items? Would you have left them? Go down to the comments and let me know. Hey, while you're at it, hit like if you like this video. Even more importantly, and I think this is in the official rules, I know it's mandatory, also hit like if you didn't like the video, and then go down and tell me why. After all, it's the only way I'm going to learn. I appreciate you watching these videos. We'll see you next time. My name is Scott. Bye.